where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove?
I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then you see.
I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year, and the young tour guide goes, "It's Doris Burke from 2K." It wasn't Doris Burke, the announcer. It was Doris Burke from 2K.
Oh! Okay, all right, that's it. That's payback.
The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. Take a look at the Wizards. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Hood in at the three. And for Dallas, Kleba is the four with Porzingis in the middle. Davis is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Morris in at the three, the small forward. Now, Clark, mid-season rumors now in full session. When a player requests a trade, how strongly do you think that affects team chemistry?
You know, Kevin, I'm all for players voicing their choice and actually having an opportunity to express themselves, but it can be detrimental if a player in the middle of the season makes it known that he's not interested in being there. It can have a terrible effect on team chemistry, in my opinion.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's White, and it's blocked. Davis kicks to Morris, uncovered, good as the jump shot falls.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
And so White will bring it up for Chicago. 4-point game. Down low. Kick out to Levine. Outside, White. Off target from outside. And the Mavericks with possession. Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Outside, Levine. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Warriors. Out to Porzingis. The three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Carter, the pass to Levine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Right, just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
Now here's Davis. We saw him on a scoring rampage last game.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Davis against White. Here's Levine. Up and in on the layup. Levine's got 7 points. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans. Much more concerned with the packed house than the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base. Those fans will be around for a while. Giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans
offensive rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Morris kicks to Davis. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
He tries for three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And it's 9 points for Davis.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
White, bounce pass.
Keep the game running. That's how we got to do.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Dallas gets called for the foul. Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That one is off. Fans always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Why trying to keep me away from getting the ball? I can steal it from him a little bit.
Porzingis and Dirk Nowitzki for their height and skill level, understandably so, and in many eyes, fitting that Porzingis is now a Dallas Maverick.
And Clark, looking at those 2 players you just mentioned, Nowitzki 7 foot tall, Porzingis 7'3".
Yeah, you take a look at those guys, and the difference really, I think, is the athleticism of Porzingis. He moves a little better, he bounces a little higher, and as he's gotten stronger, I think center might be his natural position, whereas Dirk is really better suited to being a power forward.
And we get a moment to
I do this all the time. If I don't, well, I don't actually do it all the time, but I can pick the ball off every now and then.
They're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Levine against Doncic. Loads it up for Davis. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Levine. 7 points in the game.
Would have been mine, but it gives them.
Davis kicks to Doncic. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
Dallas Mavericks got the international players. That's something you don't see.
And the pass to Markkanen. Back to White. Pass to Levine. Trying to get open as Carter.
Morris got me switched up. Morris didn't switch back up top.
Having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Davis dishes to Doncic. Passes it to Kleba. Just 5 to shoot. Davis down low. White's there.
I'm so small that I could get that.
About attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jim Boylan. He said to win this game, it's all about how we handle Luka
He's
Doncic.
not shit at all.
Kevin, we'll see if they're able to slow down the Slovenian sensation.
Thanks so much, David.
He is not a slasher at all, so he could barely be shifty on me, but he's doing it anyway.
Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive
Ooh, that would have been steal.
How about the fact defensively they're getting that back?
You sink that out of here.
Transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Davis. It's blocked.
Come on, 2K.
Picked away.
I ran out of stamina. I want to dunk on Rodney Hood, whether he beside me or not.
Here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Hood. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Davis against Hood.
Come on, 2K. Why are you doing me dirty, man?
He could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That
I mean, like, I could get back, but here's the funny thing is I cut him off for a reverse basket. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard. And
Fuck. I forgot they subbed me out because I did make what? Oh, I made no turnovers, so I did
Here's
score.
Cousins. He had 22 points in the win against Golden State.
And he also dominated.
Oh, my height compared to real life is exactly 6'1", so shockingly that I am using the 6'1" build just for it. And the funny thing is they would have gave me a slashing playmaker, but I turned to offensive initiator.
Consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him.
I'm a PG. I pass like I can. Shoot that pal. Come on, pal.
Marcus Morris, and there's Porzingis, and it's Powell in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive.
Come on, Pow, Pow. Pow, 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 Pow. The white Pow, 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 Pow.
He's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And White kicks to Hood.
He must have got a first step.
On the way. It's hauled in by
Porzingis. I get most of big stealing my rebound.
Solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been
6'1", what bound knees?
Actually sizing up, shaping up.
Too bad I ain't got no dunk pack, contact, cause I'll be doing them.
They've really been strong on the glass.
White finds Markkanen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Maxi
I was ready for him to take the dribble.
For Dallas. Outside, White.
You ain't shooting that. I'm right there.
White, good.
an assertive offensive player.
Hold up.
Knows he has the
Hold
green
up.
light to rise and fire.
Davis surveying the floor. Dishes it to Morris.
Ooh, Morris missed it. That boy missed it.
Five to shoot.
That's alright. I'm gonna hit a three right back on him anyway.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Here's White. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for
I'm not.
6.
He's a.
Attacking the interior.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not letting him scoring on me though.
He's crafty and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Out to Morris from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were
My birth is
completely
low
outmatched
now.
in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Outside, Davis. Shoots over White. Here's Cleveland.
Go back up. N1.
Shooting gets the bucket anyway. So
That boy got an N1.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's a
He looked like Sid off of. I just realized something. I could talk trash about some of these NBA players. I don't care if they want to put me out on the block or something. This dude, the 34 dude, this Carter Jr. actually looked like Sid off of Ice Age.
for the finish, and it's Davis with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating
I just noticed just by the way they zoomed that camera up his face.
Fast break buckets and the other team in scramble mode.
I want the hand switch.
The putback. It's good on the
Markkinen is actually taller than Kleber.
7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Ooh, on the step back.
Back to Davis. Dallas moving the ball.
Bad pass.
And he makes that one.
Bad pass still works.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looked shell-shocked. I mean, they're
Bang.
on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Oh, that's
Good block. This is a block party.
Davis against White. In the corner, it's Morris. Back to Davis. Out to Morris.
I miss Porzingis big time. Post game.
Davis
Post
against
game.
White.
And I'm taller tougher than him.
And
I
no
missed
good.
it.
Trying to use the
No
glass.
steal either.
In transition
Come on,
from the
2K.
post.
Fix your shit.
Puts up a three.
Yeah.
Kleber with the rebound.
Ooh, that should be loose ball.
Kleber's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no.
Porzingis.
I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows
Porzy.
he's this deep.
I like how they said it. Porzy.
You know, for Porzingis, the business of the family
Ooh,
is
he
basketball.
tried it.
His parents played at a very high level. His older brother played
If this
professionally
boy
for
will
a
throw,
decade.
oop.
The first word that Porzingis said was ball, and he's had one in his hands pretty much from the start.
Here's Davis. Rebound by the Bulls.
Man, the Morris gave me that oop here, I would have been had it.
To the paint. Here's Markkinen. And Markkinen throws it down.
I don't rush back when I don't rush back when I know it.
He should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
And Clark Porzingis' older brother. He used to make him
All right.
Yeah, you know, the NBA was his goal all along, but he showed patience, and the Orlando Magic actually promised to take him 10th back in 2014. He stayed in Spain
should've
one more
stole
year to
that.
develop, and good for him.
That's my first TO, and I got first foul.
Now here's Valentine. He's tightly guarded. And here's Hood. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And it's Carter missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's Davis on the wing.
Oh, I could pull up right here.
Fires it up. And no good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
He dishes it to Morris. Back to Davis. Tries a three. Carter pulls it in. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
Wide open. Not even one single person is on.
Play basketball all day, every day, and don't want to be taken
I'm
out.
50% of threes. I know I'm finna be underneath 50 on the field goal ratio.
They don't need a lot of fuel, and it seems like they never are out of fuel. Guys like Paul George and Russell Westbrook come
But
by.
this boy is all the way on.
Making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Davis against White. Davis with the bucket.
Acrobat.
Davis got 9 points in the quarter.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Levine. Back to White. Kleber with the
This
rebound.
show got open
Kleber's
look.
got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit.
I'm not even trying to.
Wow,
I'm not trying to hold their ball for so long, but they got to think of something.
Levine kicks to Hood.
Ooh.
Nice D from Porzingis.
He switched hands
Dallas has gone 6
too.
of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And the wide open shot for Morris.
I'm launching them babies.
Davis's speed. Davis has got 6 assists in the game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions.
I mean, he cut it the moment I moved. I wanted him to do that.
Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
I'm a 26-27.
Right now, they need a basket.
Boy, get out of here.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
White dishes to Levine. Hood, the pass to Levine. Shooting foul.
He had the
As
foul.
the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Slick move that time by Levine. Does a nice job selling the foul, and is an excellent free throw shooter.
And this is his
26-8
trip to the line in the game. A different look
as
for
a
Dallas.
6-0
Kleba
guard.
comes in for Maxi Kleba, and Curry subbed in for Morris. Dallas has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Davis, the pass to Porzingis. Releases.
Bang!
With another.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And Cousins kicks to White. The pass to Satoransky. And here's Levine. Shot clock at 5. Doncic comes with the double team. The tray. And it's White missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And the shot goes in from
Boy, he come right in.
They're doing
You
a
would
really
have got it.
good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Davis finds Doncic. Back to Davis. 19 seconds left in the first half.
Ooh, I got no breathing room for that post. And I am tired because I try to back down punish it. I think I figured out what I can do with my finishing build.
Levine passes to Cousins. Now here's Satoransky. Here's Gafford. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. DeMarcus, you guys have had chances, but you haven't taken advantage of those chances.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
If I turn up on defense, I'm straight. That's all I can say.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Hood in at the 3 spot. Levine wide open. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 16 points for Zach Levine.
Boy, we've gotten used to seeing this from Levine, guys. He's a terrific scorer who I think continues to expand his game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
That shot off. Good work defensively by Morris. Pass to Davis. Porzingis from the low block.
Posterize on that boy. Come on, KP. Dunk on them.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't,
7-3. You're they call you unicorn for a reason.
Here's Levine. Here's White.
Not getting that over me.
That time from Davis.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
The Bulls have gone
I'm too much of a young prodigy.
Outside Hood. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
I'm right there.
He feeds it to Carter. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what,
Porzingis is in it.
As the anchor of the defense there.
When that boy block, he gonna block.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Passes it to Davis. Over White. Porzingis trying to get free, and it's Dallas with another.
Got him off of the room.
Taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's White. Porzingis with the rebound.
KP stealing my read.
Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Davis, here we go. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should.
Ooh! I put her right into it.
At halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Out to White. Bulls moving the ball around. Feeds to Carter.
I had to because I'm small. My bad, just ain't around.
Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Bulls have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season.
Sorry, give me a second.
From the free throw line.
Hey guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Oh, almost reached. That's why I'm glad that.
I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And a big lead.
Me and KP going to rebound.
And the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Out to White.
I want that seal so bad that he didn't want to give it to.
That's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have.
Left to the wing.
That's a steal, 2K. Look, that's another steal. I even got it clamped up.
Clock at 6. Here's Gafford. And the call.
Where's the block? They're nowhere near foul. And I'm not going to challenge it either because they're going to cheat the mess out of me.
Every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you played.
The ball won't even live, regardless what it is.
Well, you know,
oh, yeah.
Peers would say that these guys are being
yeah, I ain't going to pass me going down. I'm going for the oop then.
Footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game as players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
No good from Cousins.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
A moment here to see the numbers for Doncic. Averaging about 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Free throw good, Saturansky. Booker, he's checked in for Chicago. He doesn't get the second one. And it's Jones with the ball for Dallas. Our next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. On the wing, Doncic. Saturansky covering.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Davis, good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Davis has got 38 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Booker the pass to Cousins. Over Jones. And the Bulls with another miss. Dallas has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And finished off by
my boy is fly.
At its best, an unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball.
Shooting too.
Especially on the offensive end.
First one calls for it. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Hood's checked in for Zach LaVine. So he gets them both. Here's Davis. He has 40. 1:16 left in the third quarter.
I'll blame Kleber for just scooting his butt as big ass back. This boy gonna scoot his old back.
The bounce pass. And Cousins kicks to Booker.
He would have had
nice ball movement by the Bulls. Clock at 4. Here's Hood. Mavericks with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Saturansky against Doncic. And again, no good by Chicago.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered,
okay,
you are forced to take it.
I was gonna make him throw. I was gonna make him throw it a lot.
Chicago shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. It's stolen by Davis.
Oh yeah, I was gonna steal it. Give me my.
That one goes careening off the glass.
Give me my dunk. Every time I get changed out of my dunk into a layup package.
Luka Doncic, such an all-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
Hood for 3.
Really, nigga?
And that shot was
I would imagine making it.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Mavericks ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 14-4 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Maverick shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. We've got Doncic. Marjanovic is out there with Dwight Powell.
Take too long.
And it's Davis in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for
that boy, the bullet pass, that boy can bully I wish you would pass it. I'm right here too. Giving it. What?
And that one good.
And the defense no factor. Which is
wait till I make it and get back down here, then the score, and then flop.
Booker against Davis. The kick out to right.
You shoot the fucking ball. I hate. I can stare right. He'll shoot it, but he won't shoot. Fucking asshole. I'm waiting for him to shoot the ball. Ooh, where you going?
Davis against Booker. Pass to Doncic. Powell with it. Loads it up for Davis, trying to go for an alley-oop, but
this nigga
in anticipation there to stop it.
In 2K, white boys can jump.
Back to Booker.
If it's not 2K, they cannot jump.
Just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Trier, he's checked in for Doncic. The Mavericks have gone one of three from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Davis, here we go. In the corner, Powell with it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Next thing you know, I'm finna have worms, so every time people box me out, I'm finna be right there. Just like that. Just like that.
The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat. Shock and all, but now he's got a big smile on his face.
I either want to block him or trying to flop right now. That's for earlier. And that's for that too. Otherwise, I would not let him do that. I'll just take a charge on his ass.
And the different amount balance depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team. Makes some sense, I think, having different categories. But I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often.
That's my reaction every time that layup don't want to go.
Minimize the number of finals.
I want to flop against, but AI
be greater for those things that are finable.
Yeah, AI's a blind, but not
just over 2.5
that blind.
minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Makoko. Three-pointer off the mark for Dallas. They've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Now here's Davis. He's guarded closely. Back to Trier. Right outside.
I mean, he's obviously
outside. Davis
had to. Doesn't matter if he's taller than me. He would, if he didn't block me, he can't block me. And I'm also tired. Great, but
a bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Ooh.
There's the pass to Cornette. The rebound by Marjanovic.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Look, they finna be wrong. This finna be wrong.
Should the NBA consider
that is definitely wrong right there. I pass it right into him.
Bad idea, Kevin.
Just stick your hand up. Stick your hand up. You might get lucky. Nah, this ain't no Nate Robinson.
You've got a little shorter three if you can get to that corner, widening the lane to make that three more in line or symmetrical with the deep three.
I mean, like I was going to steal too. Give me that ball.
Short corner three.
I agree with you. Booker the pass to Cornette. From deep.
I would imagine him making it.
Howell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
2K to do me dirty.
To the middle. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
2K do me dirty. He went right, got the wrong way.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stump.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh yeah, come here. Yep, I see you.
Here's Marjanovic, and that one falls.
Coming up to Davis' feet.
I like the play call, very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Makoko. Guarded by Wright. Count that.
I mean, there's two. One of us would have got that.
Too easy.
Trier passes to Marjanovic. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
I mean, I'm just finna bullet somebody just for the fun of
You and
it.
I were just talking. We've had a rule that a team cannot go without.
Ooh! Up.
Gonna be time to lift.
I am
I
doodle.
certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance, and that's important.
That's ours. That's ours.
To the inside, and it's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Trier in the corner.
That dude release is flicking. Dude got that Peter Gonzalez release.
On the basketball court.
Here's Booker. 2 free throws
I
coming up.
jumped because of the step back. I want to jump to put that block.
And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip.
I'm still surprised Portland trailed the 2K Portland just traded CJ.
Big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Jones comes in for DeLon Wright. Bielitsa with it. There's the dish to Davis. Puts it up, and he drops that one in.
I gotta get some shooting.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Out to the right wing, Makoko. Off target from
I'm
three-point
about to say,
range.
you going to hit 3. I'm going to answer right
And
back,
it's
too.
Davis with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside, Bielitsa. It's blocked. Clark, there are strong divisions and there are weak divisions. In the NBA, might be considering removing divisions altogether and having only 2 conferences. What do you think?
You know, that's interesting. I like the divisions because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having straight
Go
conferences,
big or go
I
home.
wouldn't see much harm in that. You'd adjust the schedule accordingly in terms of how many games you play within the conference and how many times each opponent, but
Back.
I think that could work.
Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. A nice shot by Booker.
Not a bunch of energy from the
I'm gonna
defense,
answer right
which is
back.
why
Shoot.
he was free to knock that down.
Booker against Davis to the left side wing. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Davis, the pass to Bielitsa. Jones dishes to Davis. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
I was wanting to contested fade.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Makoka, he's covered by Bielitsa. Booker with
Oh,
no
wow.
rebound.
He get a green
Another
now.
3 for Chicago.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Outside, Davis, and they wasted no time getting those.
Think I can't hit a 3.
Davis has got 48.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Down low, here's Booker, banked in off the glass. Booker's got 12 points.
If I had my Tyler defender badge, I'd probably get there
The
quick.
offensive end trying to will his team back in the game.
Davis, the pass to Marjanovic.
I mean, I'm
Trying his luck from deep. And
man,
it's
they gotta
Davis
give it
missing.
to him.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Shots good by Gafford.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Davis against Booker. To the right side. Trier passes to Davis. Beyond the arc. Marjanovic kicks to Davis. Shoots.
Ugly. That was
Offensive rebound.
ugly.
Tries again.
Man, he's small.
But is Marjanovic, and he sinks the layup. Bielitsa's got his first bucket of the night. Now Booker.
Nah, that's not even a crossover. That should be a turnover.
The max contract didn't exist when you were playing. Is it something that should be up for debate?
Well, it's a function of the economics of
Boom.
the league now, and in theory, there's some reasons why you
They're trying to
have
shoot
max
their way back
contracts,
in.
because a guy has earned that opportunity, a way to keep a star player or a max contract player with the same team. I think is part of the reasoning behind it. I mean, debating it and talking about it is probably something that makes some sense. If you're thinking about getting rid of it, I'm not so sure.
Tipped away and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Here's Cornette. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And guys, because they play in different conferences, this is the last time these two will face off. It has to feel good getting a clean sweep here, finishing the season series 2-0 against the Bulls.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Davis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the shot goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Bielitz. Outside, Davis. 4 on the shot clock. From past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Take over, activated in this game.
Did not turn it down. And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. Just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special post-game guest.
Hey, man, this is Kenny, man. I thought your coach did a great job on the offensive end to get you open. Getting you into a rhythm was important. What was he telling you before the game?
You know, Kenny, he was just telling me to stay patient, man. Work within the system. We do a good job of creating space to give scorers like myself room to operate. That spacing also allows us to control the matchups, forces the defense to make difficult decisions and adjustments. It's all about the spacing, man, spacing.
Yep, we're going to give you some space, man. Go get your shower, man.
Will do.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaq, for Kenny, for Kevin Harlan, for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
I love it. Bombs away, baby. Give me those threes. Okay, I hear you. I'm all for shooting threes. But look, not all threes are created equal. You can't just jack up shots and pray that they go in. You've got to be methodical about it. Now, all the time, you see fellas, they're putting up threes because it's easier than taking it to the rack. That's not good It's inexcusable. Hank will not excuse you. Now, look, I could go all day about this, but let's switch up things a little bit and take a music break. You ready for some music, Hornet? Love me some tunage, Hank. Let's get into it. This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Dallas Mavericks. Get hip or get stung.
Alright.